Hello, neighbor. I'm Robert Burns, and welcome once again to another edition of Sound Off Louisiana. And it's been a little while since we've had this gentleman as our guest. This is Dr. Omar Dantzler Jr. We first started interviewing Mr. Dantzler or Dr. Dantzler back when he ran for governor in 2019. He ran against incumbent Governor John Bell Edwards, and recently I noticed where you qualified to run for the United States Congress in the second district.
Yes, so, 5th district.
Fifth, I'm sorry, you're right. You're right. Second is in New Orleans. Fifth, it stretches all the way down from North Louisiana. It's kind of hard to think of Tangipahoa being in that district, but there is. So thank you for correcting me. Fifth district of the United States Congress. So wish you the best of luck in that upcoming election. So and he's going to talk to us a little bit more today. It's been quite some time since we last had him, but you've had a little bit of a beef with the Tangipahoa Parish School Board, and I know you had one litigation claim in federal court back then that you've told me has now been dismissed, but you launched another one very recently. And so you go ahead and start and let all of our audience know just what sticks in your craw.
Okay. First, I want to say then, good evening. I've been a long time veteran, 30 years, faithful bus driver with the Tangipahoa Parish school system. Never had a write-up at all. I was elected to serve as the chairman on advisory bus driver committee, meaning I have meetings. I try to make it better for the bus driver, the kids, the parents. So any new idea that we wanted to try to come up with, I brought it to the table, me and other elected officials there, and I strongly believe that I was done wrong. I applied for several field coordinator positions. Field coordinator position meaning that the bus driver had to have experience, CDL, know the route, familiar with people, the whole program. And my understanding, I applied for several positions. One of my positions that I applied for was given to a female. My understanding, never drove a school bus.
Wow.
And another female who had a few years experience as driving as a bus driver. Mm-hmm. So I strongly believe that was wrong for somebody with my 30-year bus driver sits on the board to make good decisions to try to improve the quality for the bus driver. And so then what I did, I think it was family wrong. I went on and I filed a complaint with the United States EEOC office in New Orleans, and that complaint was logged on August the 8th, 2019.
Okay.
Against the Tangipahoa Parish School Board for race discrimination, retaliation.
All right.
Okay. And since then, I have here letters, confirmation sheets where email Andrew Jackson, who is the court-appointed chief desegregation implement office over the Tangipahoa Parish school system, was involved with the George Moore desegregation lawsuit.
Okay.
Here's a letter here that I sent directly to the human resource Andrew Jackson, the Julie Wagner, advising that I was discriminated against the positions.
And we'll provide links for this documentation for our viewing audience.
And shortly thereafter, I wasn't really aware of none of this here. I got this recently that Mr. Don Massey, he is the court compliance officer with the Tangipahoa Parish School Board system over the Moore versus the Tangipahoa Parish School Board.
All right.
At this particular time, when I alleged my discrimination retaliation, the Tangipahoa Parish School Board, Tangipahoa Parish School System was under this Moore versus the Tangipahoa Parish School Board desegregation lawsuit, which is still pending today. And I read the letter back from Mr. Dunn. Dear Dr. Dantzler and counsel, Dr. Dantzler submitted the attached in February 2019. I am advising that this complaint have not been resolved as of this writing. If either side of Mrs. Harris have anything to add or in response to Dr. Dantzler complaint, please do so using the following schedule. So here it is, a letter sent out, letting them know, hey, Dr. Dantzler have a serious complaint here. And here I also exhibit, Mr. Byrne, I got from the school. You got that? That's the envelope. Okay.
Now, what's the date on that one?
The date on here is April the 6th.
April the 6th, okay.
Okay. It's very, very concerned. I received this letter. Dear Mr. Dantzler, from the superintendent of transportation school and the president board.
All right.
You will be on leave without pay.
Uh-oh, leave without pay. Effective April payroll.
You will be responsible for your own insurance.
Woo!
And to me, that's retaliation.
Health, 833.98 and Vision 14. If we do not receive payment by the 20th of each month that you are out, your insurance will be canceled.
Now,
So now how long will you be on LWOP, for lack of a better word, leave without pay?
right. Now,
How long? Just
how
the
long?
summer?
I done resigned, Mr. Byrne.
Oh, you're no longer with the school?
I done resigned because I figured they gonna try to terminate me for no reason whatsoever, give me a bad representation.
So you're no longer?
July the 22nd, I resigned.
Oh, okay. So the 30-year career is over.
It's 30 with it. Now, I went on and resigned after my 30 year because I had in my mind and heart that they was gonna come out and try to fire me for no reason. That it was in my heart. If they've been going through all of this, Mr. Byrne, without a doubt, that was gonna be next.
I got you.
And I think it's retaliation because, like I say, now also involved in my lawsuit, not just Claiborne Brown, I'm also suing all the school board attorneys who defending the case. Okay, Mr. Byrne, so I think this is some of the retaliation. They figure if they can stop my payment, the check, it'll hurt me for pursuing my case. You know, but I'm a righteous man, I'm a loving father, you know, love the people, love kids, I can deal with people, and the only thing that I ask the public and the people that do at school board just do what's right. The right thing to do was for them just to give me the position. At pop shops, I know who I was arguing with or who I was talking to.
Pop shots?
You know, she was kind of getting upset, trying to make me answer certain questions and that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
And she was kind of defending some questions she brought up about the governor she was trying to bring out.
Oh, Governor Edwards.
Governor Edwards. And like I said, they had nothing to do with my lawsuit. Governor Edwards was dismissed from my lawsuit.
All right.
Claiborne Brown dismissed him up from being sued.
Okay.
So she wanted to bring his name up.
She wanted to bring up John Bell.
Okay.
And do you not?
And my main concern is if the United States Department of Justice, if they would do their job to investigate this here, a lawsuit wouldn't be needed. I wouldn't have to file a lawsuit because this is self-explanatory. The documents are self-explanatory. You don't need nothing to prove that it's already here. Okay? And I strongly believe they should have launched an investigation, contacted me and said, hey, we're going to look at it, we're going to open an investigation, at least call me, or so they never notified me at all. But before that, Mr. Byrne, I did go there personally.
Go where?
I went there to the United States Department of Justice personally. Me and I had another witness with me. We went personally, and I tried to meet with somebody there, and they told me that I couldn't talk to nobody. I got to call and set up an appointment. But I was there already, you know, so I figured they could have just at least asked the agent, can y'all see him right now that he's here, you know, with the document, but they didn't, you know? But anyway, that I'm here with the Bar for Justice, and I'm asking the people and the public to give me any and all support, Mr. Byrne, that I probably can get. I don't know what to say or too much do because I have been utilizing all the proper channels through the justice system, Mr. Byrne, for justice. And it seemed like the justice system continued to fail. And I know it's been said that Louisiana state is the #1 most corruption state it is. So I can kind of see what's going on. The only thing I'm asking for is, Mr. President, I'm asking that you would start holding your offices accountable, because we need check and balance, some accountability. And I think some stuff need to be done. As if you brought in a advisory board, could be 3-panel board, citizen board, meaning any complaint would go through them. I'm asking that the Department of Justice would do their job, like the law required them to. The law tells us to make a complaint. That's what we do. And they supposed to investigate the complaint. And as of this time, Mr. Byrne, they continue to fail to investigate any of my criminal complaints that I have filed throughout the last 5 years with the office. So I think the justice should be brought. Enough is enough, and
All righty, thank you so much, and it's been a while, so obviously some things have been going on. Just because we hadn't heard from you doesn't mean things weren't going on, right?
Yes, sir, yes.
Sounds
Keep
good.
you posted.
Well, thank you once again for coming on up, and you have a safe drive back, and once again, best of luck to you in in the election in about this is August, September, October, little over three months away.
Yes, sir.
So wish you all the best in the 5th Congressional
I'm going
District.
to try to start campaigning.
There you go. All righty. Thank you so much, Dr.
Yeah,
Dantzler.
you too.